I'm Dylan Black. Can you imagine everything being taken away from you, leaving you homeless? Well, All Love for Grand Bahama is coming this Sunday, and it's happening. We'll give you details on the location and why it's happening right now as we say hello to Angie Seymour, Angie's Models and Talent Agency. Wonderful to have you back here.
Good morning. Thank
on the program. Lou Seymour here as well. Hi, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you very much for having us.
Quickly, can I ask you about the talent agency? So you're celebrating 30 years?
30 years, 30 long years, but exciting years. When I started this journey, I never realized I would still be doing it. But thank you to the support of all the models and talent, the parents that bring in their kids. And we have people working for Disney, Nickelodeon, YTV, name it, Lifetime movies, Hallmark movies. It's endless. The Victoria's Secret show. I would have never thought, but it happened.
That's something to watch television or film and see people that you've helped to get there. Okay, so Lou, obviously this is very serious. You've got some personal stories as to why this event is being created.
Yes. This last month, the big hurricane in Freeport, Bahamas, wiped out a lot of my family members. My sister lost everything. She had to get out of the house, her and her 9-year-old son and her husband. They had to climb a ladder, and in the middle of the hurricane, they were on top of the roof for a day in the storm because the house got flooded with water. My cousins lost their roofs. My aunt lost their house. A good friend of mine's, he was in the hospital and on dialysis. And he got word that his bar, he owned a bar, his bar got wiped out, his home got wiped out. And he got wiped out because the hospital got filled with water, and the generators kicked out, and he died the day after. So, you know, and because of what's going on, you know, the towers and everything for the airport got blown down. No regular flights could go in, so he couldn't even get a decent burial. I couldn't go to it. You know, like it's really bad.
Devastating. Okay, so Angie, tell me what you're doing to help out here.
So we were there 2 years ago after the other hurricane hit, and I was so upset. I came back and I wrote a letter to the Bahamian government saying these people need help. Like, I've never seen homeless people. They were going to hotels taking mattresses out, and this was 2 years ago. So when this hurricane happened, because I never heard back from the Bahamian government, I thought, I'm taking charge. So I started collecting donations, and we organized the All for Love fashion show that's going to happen on Sunday at TD Place at the Autos Club. And the donations, our garages are full, and we organized a flight to take us down there, personally hand out the money and the donations to the people that have been greatly affected.
That's something. So you're both going to get on
hands
a flight
on
and go
yes.
down there.
Hands on, right.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
A good friend of mine's, he owned a private jet, and he donated the jet to us,
Mr. Pinder.
Craig Pinder, and hopefully the jet could take all of the stuff, because I think we have more than it could take, but we'll figure that one out. And the airports are not open yet, but we have a plan B. If it's not open by the time we're ready to go, we'll fly to Miami and get a container and put it on the boat and bring it over by boat. But we'll get it there by hook or by crook in about a week.
Okay,
Yes.
well, interesting. Angie, tell me about, I mean, obviously serious, but you're going to have some fun on Sunday. So what's going down?
So we do have, of course, designers showing, but all the models at the agency and actors, children actors, ages 4 right up to 74, want to participate. So instead of involving merchants and being very, very chaotic backstage, we're going to do by zodiac. So everybody is going to be lined up by zodiac after we show all the collections, and we're going to introduce them by zodiac, because being born under a specific sign defines who you are, and people understand why a Virgo is so particular about everything. So we'll understand, everybody will understand everybody. So it's just a little fun.
Okay. There's a pretty cool prize you're offering up as well.
Yes. Well, his mom has a house, and her house, by a miracle, was not affected. Everything surrounding her, the water was up to the, I mean, it was rising, and an angel guarded her house. Nothing, not 1 inch of water, nothing went in her
Nothing.
house.
That's something.
And she's 50 feet away, 50 yards away from the hospital. So she has an Airbnb, and we're giving that as a prize, raffle it off, a 7 days stay at the Grand Bahama home.
Okay.
Well, right now we have people staying in it because there's a lot of people who lost their homes.
Yeah, of course.
So I got my mom out of Freeport for the moment because of the smell and everything coming in the air. So what we did, the two halves, the half she was in and the Airbnb half, people lost their homes. So I have people living in those parts.
Wow. Okay. Details, of course, are all on your website, and,
Yes.
and it's coming up on Sunday. All love for Grand Bahama. Thank you very much, Angie.
Thank
Lou,
you
for being
so
here today.
much.
What a great cause. More daytime coming up in moments.